reading and writing area. Okay. In National Advisory Council says some agenda, provides some agenda about this expanded core curriculum. The first one is blind and visually impaired students are entitled to receive the same education as they would get if they were sighted. If they were sighted, we will give the same education like that. Okay. Second one is vision loss result in limited opportunities for children and youth to acquire information and knowledge casually and incidentally from their environment. Okay, they already acquire their skills from their environment. In normal people, they acquire their skills incidentally from their environment, but the visually impaired person is not like that. So we need expanded core curriculum. Okay. Then next one is inability or limited ability to learn visually in an incident manner means that blind and visually impaired learners will need to acquire this educational experience through instructions. They need instructions or teaching method to acquire the skills because they have a limited or inability to learn the incidental manner. Okay. Then to next one is blind and visually impaired students therefore have two sets of essential educational experience. First one is regular curriculum offered to all students, and second one is learning experience required because of vision loss. Okay, they need regular curriculum and also need learning experience from other areas. Okay, we discuss later about the other areas. Okay, next one is both sets of educational experience are vital if the students is to be successfully prepared for adult life. Okay, then next one is therefore the core curriculum for blind and visually impaired students consists of both the regular curriculum and an expanded curriculum designed to compensate for lack of visual learning experience. Okay, we need expanded curriculum to compensate the lack of visual learning experience. We know that they have visual learning problem, so we need to design an expanded core curriculum for them. Okay. The main areas, components of expanded core curriculums are for us. There's first one is compensatory and functional academic skills. Okay, and including communication modes. Second one is orientation and mobility, O and M. Third one is social interaction skills. Fourth one is independent living skills. Next one is recreation and leisure skills. Then career education, assistive technology, sensory efficiency skills, and self-determination. Okay. I'm briefing that the compensatory and functional academic skills, including communication modes. Okay. First one is compensatory academic skills. What is compensatory academic skills? Okay. No, look that compensatory academic skills are those skills that blind and visually impaired students need to access all areas of the core curriculum. They need to access all core curriculum. Okay. Then to next one is functional skills areas. Compensatory academic skills plus functional skills. What is functional skills? Okay. Functional skills refers to those skills that students with multiple disabilities or visually impaired person, non-academic learners need to order to develop the skills that are necessary for play, work, socialization, and hygiene. That's a functional skills. Functional skills for their life survival. Okay. So compensatory academic skills plus functional skills we need to give them. Okay. Second one is literacy related. Okay. Then in compensatory academic skills, We need to literacy related areas such as brainly, handwriting skills, low vision devices, and tactile or object symbols. We used this method for literacy related areas. In literacy related areas, in communication, include alternative communication system such as a tactile or object oriented system is communication. Okay, third one is specialized instructions, such as a numerous method of to present spatial, environmental, and temporal and or body concept, including those too small, large, and or dangerous to be experienced directly. So we need to teach them to the concept ideas, concept of some materials that is too small or large or dangerous. It's very difficult to identify in tactile mode. So we need to use numerous method to present to identify those skills. Okay. Next one is orientation and mobility. Then, then orientation meaning where a person is in the immediate environment. Orientation. They know want to know about their surroundings. That's an orientation. And mobility meaning means that the ability to physical move and be safe. Okay. Skills required to be orient children's about their surroundings and skills required to travel for enabling independent and safe movement in environment. Then students learn about themselves and their environment, including home, school, community, etc. Okay. Then they incorporate skills ranging from basic body images, spatial relationship, and purposeful movement to can usage. Okay, the movement must be in purposeful activity. Okay, travel in community level and use the public transport. That's included in mobility and orientation skills. Okay, next one is social interaction skills. Okay, socialization begin at infancy with a baby and it's caregivers through eye gazes, gestures, and smiles. Okay, we know that in development stage we got the skills of socialization. Okay, but for parents of infants who are visually impaired, there is no or little reciprocation of such visual cues, increasing the risk of attachment issues for the child with both parent and even eventually peers. Okay. Okay. Next one is, since most of the social skills are learned through observation, we know that the visually impaired person or multiple disabled person have lack of observation skills. So, so social skills is need the observation skills. Okay. Then to students with the special needs need careful, conscious, and explicit instruction while being trained in this area. So a lack of observation, they need careful, conscious, and explicit instruction to this area. Okay. Next one is it include awareness of body language. So it's important for visually impaired person. Gestures, facial expression, and personal space. We give the instruction to them. It will encourage them to talk or social to improve their social skills. Then to instruction also include learning about interpersonal relationship, self-control, and human sexuality. Okay, next one is independent living skills. An activity encountered on a daily basis is often learned incidentally through observation. Okay. Yes, the last slide we says that what is the importance of observation. So same is activities encountered on daily basis is often learned incidentally through observation. For example, making a sandwich or any other materials or even brushing or face washing, bathing, etc. All. But for students with visual impairment, these activities of daily living require systematic instruction to assist in independence, concept, and skill development. We give systematic instruction to them. Okay. The tasks and functions performed in daily life to optimize independence for personal hygiene, eating, food preparation, time and money management, care of clothing, domestic chores, etc. Okay. Then to individual with the special needs need a separate training curriculum, systematic instruction, and frequent practice on independent living skills. Okay. They need a separate training curriculum because of lack of their skills. Then to recreation and leisure skills. Students who are visually impaired have often been limited from recreational activities. Okay, the study compared with the lifestyle of blind, low vision, and sighted youth, revealing the most visually impaired students were engaging in few or no recreation activities. So they have ability, but they cannot engage in recreational activities. Okay, so we need to teach them. Okay, next focus skill required to ensure students enjoying recreational and leisure time activities, including making choice about how to spend free leisure time, is an important part of expanded core curriculum for development life skills. We must give to make leisure time or how to spend free time. We teach them. Next one is career education. The career education is an important for all a disabled person. In visual impaired person, the career education is important. The transition from students to employee for all students, visually impaired and non-disabled, involve the development of many areas including awareness of internal and external abilities, interest, values, increased self-confidence and self-control. Decision making, the control decision making regarding careers, planning, problem solving, job variations, and access into those fields. Okay, as per the study of DiMario, Rex, and Morrow, found that students with a visual impairment are not mastering the skills necessary for successful employment after graduating from school. Further research indicate that only 25% who are visually impaired and between 21 to 64 years are employed. Okay, that's a study about 1990. Okay, then we students with special needs benefit from most from an experiential learning approach. They need experiential learning approach. So we have to structured visit to community site and discussion with people who perform various job. We make the arrangement for structured visit to community site and interview with the person who working in various job and enable them to understand the concept and specific skills needed in different jobs. Here, they also learn about work-related skills. Work-related skills is important for for sustaining sustaining their vocational area. Okay, then learn about work-related skills such as assuming responsibility, punctuality, and staying on task. That's an important for all person in working area or vocational areas. Okay, we need to teach them how to make a responsibility, and and keep punctuality and staying on task, etc. It provides them to opportunity to explore and discover strength and interest to plan for their transition to adult life. Okay, it is strengthen their transition. Okay, next one is communicate. Sorry, career education. Okay, then to sorry. Then next one is assistive technology. We know that in today we need more assistive technology in blind person to access information that otherwise they need help from assistive technology to access the information or any other area. Okay, with the help of email, telecommunication, CD-ROM, and the internet, the availability of assistive technology has grown exponentially. Next one is technology enhanced communication and learning and expand the world of blind and visually impaired person in many ways. Okay. Technology is a powerful tool that enables students with special needs to overcome traditional barriers to independence and employment by enhancing communication, access, and learning. The use of technology to assist or adapt areas for independent functioning and the training of the students on use of the assistive and adaptive tools is a very essential part of expanded core curriculum. Okay. Then to sensory efficiency skills. Okay. We know that two people with the same clinical acuity measures or functioning may use their vision differently. So their thing, their perceive, all are different. Through the adequate instruction, individual with the functions of vision can learn how to use their vision more effectively, feel comfortable using their unfamiliar environment, and adapt the environment to make it more accessible for themselves. Okay, because of students who are visually impaired do not acquire visual skills in efficiency incidentally, direct instruction is essential for knowledgeable individuals. Main point is that we give the direct instruction to them. Next one is factors affecting visual efficiency in students include personal attributes, onset of visual impairment, and self-concept. Visual attribute, type of visual impairment and severity, expectation of the visual impaired person, social network, role models, instruction, efficiency skill, additional disabilities, cognitive and sensory factor. Okay, self-determination. These include instruction on skills that help the students use their functional vision, hearing, touch, smell, and taste sense in order to access skills related to literacy and concept development. It also addresses the development of proprioceptive, kinesthetic, and vestibular system. Learning to use their sense efficiently, including the use of sensory devices like hearing or optical aid, enables students to access and participate in varied environment. Okay, then these skills are enable students to become effective advocates for themselves. It includes choice making, decision making, problem solving, personal advocacy, assertiveness, and goal setting, and all of other skills that make them have more control over their lives. Okay. Okay, thank you all. Our session is over about the importance of expanded core curriculum. And this is not much about expanded core curriculum. We need to study how to implement all areas, all these components areas, and how to implement them, implement them and help how it will help them to improve their functional skills. Okay, thank you.